Hey everyone, how's it going? Cloud here, and welcome to my guide on the Our Man in the North quest. Now, for this quest you need the following requirements. You must have completed the Do No Evil quest and the prequel quest Crocodile Tears. You must also have rank 6 overall Menaphos Reputation. Now, if you're not too sure on what sort of a quick way to increase your Menaphos Reputation, one of the things I used in order to do that was to join the friend chat, either Soul Lobby or soulobbyfc, and I'll have this written in the video description. And what they do is basically it's a clan that help you find Soul Obelisk locations in Menaphos and different worlds, and by using these Soul Obelisks you can earn up to 20,000 reputation daily to increase your overall level, and it can be done quite quickly. So if you're struggling to increase your reputation, that's a way of doing it. Other than that, there are no actual requirements other than you need to be able to defeat 4 Menaphite thugs, which are level 122, and Ambassador Jabari, who is level 112. And there's a bit more of a strategy with Jabari, and I'll speak about that later on. As for items, there are no actual specific items required other than obviously combat gear and food. And the only thing I'd recommend is if you have a Desert Amulet 2, that will help you have quick access to Nardah, which will speed up this quest quite a fair bit. That's it for requirements and items. Now onto the quest starting points. So we're currently at the Menaphos Lodestone, which you can access via the Lodestone network once you've unlocked it. And to start this quest we need to speak to Hassan, who can be found in the building in the Merchant District. So we're going to head that way now. So Hassan requires you to deliver a progress report to Emir Ali, and he'll suggest that you grab a book that Osman previously requested from the Grand Library of Menaphos to complete 2 tasks at once. So we need to head over to the Grand Library now, so if you just watch where I'm going, I'll lead you to it. When in the library, speak to the librarian about the book and he'll tell you that he cannot help you, but a man who used to work in the Grand Library, Aristarchus, may. Unfortunately, due to the lockdown of Menaphos, he cannot get back into the city. So you want to head over to Commander Akumet and request that she has the guards allow him back into Menaphos. You'll find her just outside the Imperial District. So when trying to convince her, you want to tell her that Aristarchus specialises in the history and royal bloodline, and she'll agree to let him back in the city, but only because she doesn't agree with the Pharaoh's decision to ban bloodline information. So when you're ready, and you're going to have a fight in a moment with the Menaphite thugs, so make sure you've got plenty of food with you and obviously your equipment. And when ready, you want to head over to Aristarchus, who can be found in the northwest part of southern Polnaviac. So the quickest way to get there is either to use a magic carpet ride, or you can use your Desert Amulet 2 to teleport to Nardah and head to Polnaviac from there. So when you've located him, he's just northwest of the most southern rug merchant. You want to talk to him and tell him you can return to Menaphos, and a Menaphite thug will then appear and reveal that he's been watching him. He plans to disguise himself as Aristarchus after killing him to gain entry into Menaphos. When you move to defend him, the thug will call 3 of his friends to kill you both. They are level 122 and have 15,000 health each. They all use melee, and it's quite easy to actually line them up into a line, and then you can fight them one by one, and obviously use relevant prayers like protect from melee if you're needing to. But other than that, it's not exactly very difficult to defeat them all as long as you're sort of tactical. So fend him off, and when you've done, speak with Aristarchus again, and he'll agree to meet you in the Grand Library. So you want to return to the Grand Library like we did in the first place, so teleport back to Menaphos Lodestone and head from there. So when you're inside, talk with him and he'll give you the book you need, which is disguised as a children's book. He'll remark that it's a shame there's no one from that time period that you can talk to uncover what's written in the book. Thankfully, you know an ancient pharaoh queen, so we now need to head over to Sen Litten, who can be found in the Uzar Mastaba once again, and that's in the northeast of Nardah. So obviously, again, if you've got Desert Amulet 2, you can teleport straight to Nardah and head from there, if not use the magic carpets to get your way there. So when you enter the Mastaba, a short cutscene will appear with dialogue between Jabari and the Pharaoh. Talk to Sen Litten and it will then be revealed that Osman and Leela are her descendants, not only making them royalty, but also making Osman the current true heir to the throne of Menaphos. Osman knows this and plans to prove it, and Sen Litten and Leela explains he's going about it the wrong way and suggests you try and talk him down. So we now need to head over to Al-Kharid to talk to Osman, and the quickest way to get there is via the Al-Kharid lodestone. So you'll find him inside the palace, give him the book and you then want to relay what Sen Litten has told you. Osman agrees to go see the two again and resolve things, and then tells you to report to the Emir. So talk with the Emir, and then Jabari will burst into the throne room after killing all the guards. He argues briefly with Osman, revealing to the Emir that Osman helped the Menaphites kidnap him by giving him their travel logs in exchange for information. Osman will respond by revealing that he knows Jabari killed Emir Shah, the current Emir's father. The Emir will declare both men are to be arrested, but Jabari uses magic to create clones of himself and hide throughout the city. You now have to hunt him down in Al-Kharid, but after each conversation, Jabari will damage you for 10% of your max health. So Jabari is located pretty much the route that you use in one of the desert quests. I can't remember if it's Diamond in the Rough or Stolen Hearts, where you and Ozan basically navigate across the city, sort of Assassin's Creed style. And so to start, you need to head to Dominic's crafting store in the northeast part of the city and make your way all the way to the top. So you want to walk across the plank. Slide down the awning, go through the building, and then go across the rushing line. Climb the ladder, then talk to Jabari, and it will turn out that he's a clone that will explode. Cross the planks. Go up another ladder. Jump down the scaffold. Climb down the rug. Swing across the wooden frame. Jump to the next building. Bounce across the awning to the bank. Climb up the brickwork. And then once again talk to Jabari, who'll turn out to be another clone and will explode. You then want to parrot drop off the bank. Run north of the bank and west of the furnace. Talk to Jabari again, and again it will be another clone that will explode. Run northeast of the Al-Qarid lodestone and enter the southern tent. Again, talk to Jabari again, which will be another clone that explodes. Run north to the house next to the northeastern exit, and then talk to Jabari again. He will then tell you to head to the Jewel Arena. So you want to get your gear and supplies and head over to the Jewel Arena, and Jabari will challenge you to a fair duel with no tricks, which of course means he is going to be tricking you. Now, despite Jabari being a magic user, he's actually weak to slash type weapons, so obviously melee and your best slash weapon will be recommended in order to dispatch him quickly. And there is a strategy with fighting him, because basically he's going to be using trickery. So when you accept him to the fight, you'll be teleported into the arena, where you'll be faced with 8 Jabari clones, and it's a game of spot the difference, and the difference is random each time for every player. So this can be the case with one of the Jabaris, and you'll know that's the correct one to attack. So the only one facing backwards, the only one in attack position, the one with the smallest weapon, the only one holding his weapon backwards, the largest of them, the one targeted by the audience, the one with the correctly spelled name. The clones are anagrams of Jabari, the one with a different robe colour, the one without prayer renewer particles, which is quite hard to spot, and the one who is not translucent. If you're too slow to find a real one, he'll attack you and the difference will be randomised again. So if you're lucky, you'll kind of get like sort of the easier ones. Now, I had a couple of tricky ones where I almost sort of had to guess which one was the right one, and luckily I managed to get it right. But as soon as you obviously hit the real Jabari, that's when you'll start being able to use your abilities, and obviously you just want to try and do as much damage to him as quick as you can, because obviously despite him not being the highest of levels, his magic abilities are the same as those that players can use. But yeah, obviously, like I said, the Jabari clones are different for every player, and it's not necessarily the same order, but obviously all the things that I said about are the possibilities of knowing which Jabari is the real one. I will write all those in the video description as well, just so you know what things you're looking out for. Now, after all 4 are defeated, a cutscene will start and Het will appear to tell Jabari he is lost. He refuses to go honourably and threatens to set Amascut on you, both of you, and Het. You inform him that the Pharaoh will likely want him in prison too, as his actions have threatened a trade deal, and he'll respond by teleporting away. Talk to Het in the Jewel Arena entrance, and he will inform you that he, Quandus and Atmekan plan to search for Scabarus, despite his return being the last thing Amascut needs for her plan. Het asks you to stand with the Pantheon against Amascut when the time comes. So, once you finish speaking to him, we now need to return to Amir Ali again in Al-Qarid to speak to him. So this will trigger a cutscene in which Osmond is declared a traitor and is exiled from Al-Qarid. Osmond will swear that he will become pharaoh to cement peace between the two cities regardless of the emir's feelings towards him, and teleports away. Another cutscene will begin with the pharaoh calling for Jabari, who does not appear. He will then go on about his goals to ascend to godhood, and he then continues calling for Jabari to no avail. Then speak to Amir once again after both cutscenes to finish the quest, and it will come up, congratulations, you have completed Our Man in the North quest. You're awarded 1 quest point, a relic of Het, which by giving it to any of the factions in Menaphos will give you 5,500 reputation, also 2 treasure keys and 2 hearts of ice. So there we are, a quest complete. So overall not a very difficult quest really, and obviously the rewards aren't that brilliant from it either. Now there is an additional reward and activity you can complete similar to those in a Desert Quest series, and that is to access the Tomb of Het. So you can find that around the back of the Jewel Arena Het statue, but you need to have level 80 strength in order to access it. So obviously you can use boosts, I believe, to order to access the tomb. And you do this by clicking the doors on the back of the Het statue and use your strength to open them. Once you enter the tomb, you'll be awarded with 20,000 strength experience, and you can also get the Het mask and Heka, which are sort of like combat, which are like cosmetic things based on the minor god Het. So yeah, other than that, with this quest, not really that many great rewards from it. The main reason the majority will be doing this is so you can then do the finale quest to the Menaphos quest, which is Fight Club, and that's the one where you'll be fighting against the Pharaoh. So those of you who are probably doing this is to get your Master Quest Cape back or Normal Quest Cape back or any one of those things. But overall, like I said, not a really difficult quest. Even the fight against Jabari is pretty easy as long as you know what you're looking out for. But yeah, I don't think you'll get stuck following my guide. If you do run into any problems, leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll help you out as best I can. If not, thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, favourite, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share with your friends. Cheers everyone, bye bye.